Artificial intelligence is being applied to a lot of things. I've used it more for searches because it's really quick to get a search done it can help you write papers faster and stuff. And then I've been thinking of how to apply it to my practice to make us more efficient as a practice, because as a physician, you have all this paperwork for insurance companies. So can artificial intelligence make that more efficient? The other thing is, can it make studies more efficient? Can we predict outcomes with artificial intelligence putting in this information? And so you don't have to do a study of hundreds of patients with a minimum 2-year follow-up. Will take you usually 3 to 4 years to enroll, to get everybody enrolled and follow up for that long. Can artificial intelligence make that quicker? Can it predict it? And I bet it can. I just don't know how to do it. So this would be a job for the guys who are into that. But there was some article, a fellow, Ambesis, I think his name is, and he's talking about artificial intelligence in 5 or 10 years being able to do pretty much everything we as humans do and have the ability to think independently, not just to grind numbers, but to predict disease or treatments for diseases.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
I bet that's possible here too. That'll make things so much cheaper and quicker.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense that we already can do that with computer modeling to some degree, testing constructs, different constructs. What's the strongest? What's going to perform best under load and cycles? And so I think you're onto something there, that if you took the capabilities of AI and just looked at all the different studies and looked for correlation and crossover for failures and what you might attribute them to, or survivorship, I think that's a really interesting thought. I'd like to see somebody take that on.